The energy. So I know Abuja have that energy. They've been calling for it. They've been wanting it. In fact, if you go to every of our AKO pages, even on my own page, they come there. When are you guys coming to Abuja?
When that Nigerian guy was fighting, I love that part. That guy gave all his energy.
So Abuja, here is to you. We are coming.
Welcome to the casual experience.
Gentlemen, you're welcome to the podcast. This is the Casual Experience MMA podcast, and I'm here this morning with Blackchild. Blackchild, you're welcome.
Always a pleasure being here.
We're talking about AKO today, and it's no longer news that AKO 10 is in our neighborhood, Abuja.
Yes, so
the city we love so much. We are so excited that finally, after surviving AKO 5 in Abuja, went to Lagos for 6, 7, 8 and 9, and they said, guys in Abuja, this is your turn. Take it, AKO 10. Rumors have it that Abuja fans enjoy mixed martial arts more than Lagos fans. How true is that?
We've been, like you said, we've been to 4 AKOs in Lagos and 1 in Abuja. From what I experienced in Abuja fans are more animated. I remember when Shakes took out Marcel in the main event in AKO 5, the reaction from the fans in Abuja was mad. It was crazy. I've not really experienced that in Lagos. I feel just Abuja fans just love fight.
We love fight, and on 23rd of August 2025 to be happening at Velodrome. That'll be a second time at the Velodrome.
Yeah, we were there just a few months ago for Dambi.
Not a few months ago, 1 month ago.
A month ago, yeah, definitely for Dambi African Championship knockout, and it was quite an experience. It was beautiful.
like the Velodrome, you want to watch Dambi. Now you're going to watch
AKO.
But guys, we're not here for AKO 10. We're here to talk about what happened behind the scene during AKO 9. We are Blackchild, our AKO in-house correspondent, went round to feel the heartbeat of some of the fighters, 3 of them actually, and a few fans. The first person we met was Clelio Diogo from Angola, who fought George Itumo. Two of them were the debutants. And I saw their fight. And Diogo won by unanimous decision. But the point here is that the interview you had with him, he said he was coming back from an African championship in May, and AKO was June. I wonder, how would he have survived 2 events in the space of one month?
The strategy changed during the fight?
To be honest, I didn't have much time to prepare because I fought last month, 10 and May. I made African Championship, was my second African Championship, and I won. And I took 1 week next, I started training already.
These fighters are young, they're hungry. Like you said, these are they are debutants in this AKO, so they'll take any fight, even if it's a short period of time. They want to build their profile. They want to get on the cards and build their profile, especially in the AKO also. So of course, they always take any fights, and they're still young. They always be ready. They'll be prepared for all these fights.
You asked him, who is he calling out next? He said, whoever AKO gives him.
Anyone that the organization gives me, I'm going to fight with him. I'm just taking the fights. Champion doesn't choose names, so I'm ready. On to the next one.
He wants to build his profile, so he's ready to take on anyone. Even if you give him the best fighter in the card on the category, he's going to take him because he wants to get there quickly. These are African fighters. They know what it takes to climb up the ladder, so they want to do it as quick as possible.
But I still feel it is to be a disservice to your body and your health to finish a championship just less than 1 month ago, and you're already fighting another one. Like, I feel, if you watch like UFC, some people fight like once in a year. Once in 2 years, they'll tell you they want to recover. Well, anyway, you just said because they are young and hungry, take anything they want to take.
Talking about the fight, like you said, it was a debutant. He came into the fight. They both came into the fight prepared. For the fight, but Diogo just had a bit more. He took him out twice in the first round. Took him down. Twice in the second round again. So Diogo just had a bit more than Itumo in that fight.
Another person you met was a fan, Forkasi. When you asked her, was this her first AKO? She said no. She was in AKO 8, and also she was in AKO 9. And we asked who was her favorite fighter in the event. She mentioned 2 fights actually. She said she loved Muzan.
Muzan, yeah.
That
The
Muzan
Nigerian.
was great. He was
in the co-main.
Yeah, Richard Muzan. He submitted. Was it knockout?
No, he knocked out Manu from Burkina Faso.
Yeah, he knocked him out. And also, she said she loved the fight.
The female fight.
The
women fight, yeah.
Duce.
Was there any fighter that blew your mind?
Oh, that tall guy. I don't know his name. But no.
Oh, the one, the
that
explosive
guy
one. Yeah, the
Of
fight.
course,
The last
yes. And that other girl, the first girl, I feel like, You know, just 2 girls that fought, but this Nigerian girl, oh my God, that girl killed us.
She reminded me of the lady you met at AKO 8. The lady that came with the Senegalese.
Yeah, Bolanle.
A Nigerian, where she came because the Senegalese invited her to the fight.
Yeah.
But when she came there, she realized that there were a lot of Nigerians fighting, and she just switched her allegiance to Nigeria.
To Nigeria, yeah.
I want to ask you, the fans, how do they see these fighters when they come? Is AK really about supporting the Nigerian fighters, or people have their favorite fighters in AKO? Probably, maybe even if they're not Nigerians.
I don't think most of these fighters come to the AKO with their favorite fighters, knowing that I'm coming to support this particular person. No, they just come. They hear the AKO is in town. Most of the female fighters, especially, they come. There's a female fighter in town. They come there, they enjoy it, then they pick a fighter, they fall in love with a particular fighter. So that's what happened most of the time. And was very impressed with the interview I had with her. You know, the way she spoke about fights. She's been to, I was surprised, I thought it was her first AKO, but said she has been to a few more, and of course, she always attend. So she just loves fight.
So you're just...
I came to root for my country. You cannot just come here and come and beat us in our house. It's not possible, like...
So you came to support Nigerians?
Of course, I came to support Nigerians, yeah.
You invited her for AKO 10?
AKO 10, yes, in Abuja, but of course she's in Lagos.
Are you going to pay her flight ticket?
If I can get in contact with her.
I mean, the next one in Abuja, we heard. Will you be there? Will you come?
Not exactly. It's my friend that invited me. I don't know if she... Of course, I can come to Abuja.
Definitely.
Let's wait and see if that will ever happen.
Yeah.
Also, you saw Queenette that came with a Fabian
lovely lady.
Texas. Yeah. I wish to have her on the podcast someday.
She speaks so well about fight.
Yeah, came with Fabian Texas, whom we thought won his fight. Even though on that day he was declared the winner, but later on realized that the fight was declared no contest because of defense grabbing.
So my favorite fight so far has been the Texas versus Ibrahim fight, and I'm here for Texas. I'm a Texas lover, and
everybody loved that comeback. Everybody loved that fight. It was the fight of the night. If AKO gives a fight for the fight of the night, I think that fight deserves it because of how Fabian Texas came back. We all thought he won, but then after that event, we realized that he didn't. But then there was something she said that was remarkable. What did she say?
That she loves when fighters are carried and slammed onto the ground.
Like, to me, it was weird. So somebody said that was
what she loves about fight.
Yes.
What excites you more about fight? Why do you watch fight so much?
Well, maybe I would say the fact that they are lifting people and smashing people. It's a unique experience for me.
After she said that, I said, when I'm watching the fight, I began to see that science. Slamming somebody on the ground.
And another man like you, just picking up another man and slamming.
But for me, what I love most about fights is people, when I came into mixed martial arts, people love strikers. They say if these guys are not strikers, they're not happy watching the fight. But I realize that I'm interested in grappling the most. Yes, the rationale behind taking me down, you're trying to, in as much as you're trying to keep me on the ground, me too, I'm trying to come out of that place. It is a lot of energy is going on there.
Yes.
Somebody trying to outwit you, and sometimes again there's so many submission attempts that are happening under that ground. If you watch carefully, somebody's trying to give you an armbar, somebody's trying to choke you, somebody's trying to do things to you, and sometimes you come out, you go back, you come out, you go back. So for me, the art of being grappled, the art of trying to wriggle your way out of it is what fascinates me in the fight. I think it's the grapplers that trip me the most.
But I understand what Queenette is saying. You know, crowd reacts when a fighter picks up a fighter and slams him on the canvas. The crowd really reacts to that. They love when they see that happening. You know, so I understand what Queenette fell in love with in the fight. So yeah,
So to you, what's your best part of a fight?
I'll also go with the kickboxers. I like when two people are just sparring and then they kicking each other, hitting each other. That's not my fan of boxing also. Of course, UFC just takes a bit of a notch because there's a bit of everything. Yeah, but I love that. I love a great knockout.
Yeah.
Than a when someone is choked or grappled.
Choking actually means, and when you're submitted, it actually means this guy is really better than you, bigger than he's more. I don't use the word more intelligent than you, but I think he's more grounded. He's more
in the fight.
Skilled. He has more IQ than you on that particular bout. That's for me. I might be wrong. I'm just a casual.
It's an opinion. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, we also caught up with Emmanuel, the Rubbertainer, the ring announcer.
Yeah.
He was the first to whisper into our ears that AKO might be coming to Abuja.
Yeah.
You asked him what he does. How does he keep fit? How does he get ready for a fight? And he says,
he says a lot of things. He said, he was joking most of the time, but yes, of course, we all know they also prepare on their own. They do also their own research about the fighters. He joked also about doing press-ups and so many things he does also. So, of course, everybody prepares. Like the fighters, they prepare going to the fight the day before the fight. They prepare in their hotel rooms. He also has a lot to say about his own preparation.
As a ring announcer, what goes into your preparation for the day? Like, what goes on? Like, fighters prepare for the fight. What do you do preparing for the fight?
Okay, it's pretty much simple. I've always wanted to do this since I was a child because I love WWE. I listened to the like of Michael Buffer, let the rumble begin, and all of that. So, and then I have been building up, working as a physical MC facing the audience, and I also worked in TV houses and radio houses. So these were a little build up, and let's say when it came like opportunity meeting preparation. Anytime there is fight night, what I try to do is first I make sure that I don't stress myself prior to the event, because when you're screaming your lungs and all, you work with your diaphragm and all of that. One, I don't stress myself. Secondly, I make sure I get my cue card, the names pronunciation all right, and I always stay hydrated. Water is water for me, always water and water. Then a little bit of light exercise, sit up, a little bit of press up, and then that's just it.
So he said he keeps fit before he comes. Is he scared that one fighter cool?
No, definitely not. It takes a lot of energy, to be a ring announcer. You have to be on the in front of the camera announcing all those fights. Getting up every time you get up before and after the fights, presenting the fighters. So of course it takes a lot of energy.
And also mentions that he takes a lot of water.
Yeah. No, he needs a lot because of his voice. His voice must always be 100%. So of course you need to take a lot of water.
Okay. So we also caught up with Austin. Yes. He also said that you asked him which fight was his best. He also mentioned the Texas versus Ibrahim Mahmoud fight. That fight, man, I had to watch that fight again and again and again. Wow. Fabian was actually gone in that fight. It was just by whiskers, by will I say, I don't know what happened, but he came back dramatically and scientifically, but then
against all odds,
like we all know, the fight was declared a no contest. He mentioned that fight as his best fight, and he also told you. So you asked him. I remember you asking him what is preparation for AKO 10. He said people should talk about it. People should watch your podcast and subscribe.
That is for people like yourself that have a podcast spread out there, and for the fans that love mixed martial arts to come out and support us. Subscribe to the podcast, come and watch the show. That's how we can be better. That's how you can develop the sport. That's the only way. So that's about it.
Say guys, subscribe to Casual Experience Podcast. This is where we give you every gist about mixed martial arts. And finally, you caught up with Ucheya Okolie.
Okolie, yep. The 22-year-old Nigerian, very good fighter. This was his second fight in the second fight in AKO. He lost his first fight.
Yes.
And he came out to this one. He came out all guns blazing. He's a national kickboxing champion. So he came on to this fight. He was very prepared, very ready for the fight. He knocked him out in the first 2 minutes or so. First 2 minutes in the first round.
With that powerful left hook.
Yes. Defeating the Kenyan Abad. Yes. Powerful left hook. And so he was very impressed with his fight.
We were here when he mentioned when he talked about when he said Caro was his teammate, and on that in that week, Caro was there in Abuja, while the fight was going on in Lagos. We came back and told him that Okolie mentioned you as one of his teammates. I like the fact that when fighters fight, they like mentioning everybody in their team, like saying, even for this guy, he would not have been like this. And he did so well in trying to mention the names of his coach, his family members. At some point, I thought he mentioned the whole people from his village.
Also, shout out to my coach, Coach John, my teammates, Joy, Caro, Believe. Shout out to them. They really helped me out in working out, in trainings.
Definitely, no fighters. Like we always say, it takes a lot of coaches to prepare a fighter for a fight, and you have to thank all of them. So it says a lot. He's 22-year-old, very young. So you have to thank all these coaches who have been with him from the beginning. And of course, he mentioned Caro, someone I'm sure who has helped him in the ring while they're fighting. Caro has experience in the AKO, so I'm sure you have to help him also in his fighting. Sure. So that's why I thanked all his coaches. So of course, fighters will always do that.
Yeah, and it was nice. So in the AKOs you've been to, from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which one was the best for you?
I always say the first experience. I'll never forget going with Toby.
That was AKO
5, yes, here in Abuja.
At This Day Dome.
This Day Dome in Abuja here. It was my first experience, my first time live, watching a live fight, right in the same venue. We could see the sweats. Because we're sitting ringside. We're very close to the ring, so we could see the sweat, the blood, you could hear the punches and everything. So it was a beautiful experience. So it will always be my first. My first
and
love.
You cap it up with that wonderful kick from Shakes that upturned Marcel.
Yeah, definitely it was. I'll never forget Toby's reaction. That reaction stays in my head. After that knockout.
And it was on AKO's Instagram page
it was there. Yes, it's still there. It's still there. That picture of when he jumped up, Toby. So it will always be my best.
Okay, all right. So AKO 10 is here, and to be headlined by, even though we didn't catch up with Dos Santos, or even Baba, but they'll be headlining this event. I'm looking forward to seeing that fight.
I'm looking forward to it. After Dos Santos won the fight, the main event in AKO 9, there was a face-off.
Yes,
if you remember, between him and Baba.
Yes.
So there's already that's hype behind it.
We can't just wait.
Can't wait.
And also, I want to say big ups to AKO for giving us the fights.
Yeah, definitely.
You guys are bringing out the fights, the card.
Yeah.
We are so appreciative of that. It giving us time to understand these fighters and know what they can do or what they cannot not do. Guys, if you have come this far, it means we're doing something great. Please, guys, subscribe, like, share this podcast to your friends and tell them we're doing something very, very powerful here. Until we see again, we'll be live at the Velodrome to see AKO 10. Until we come your way again next time, I am Ucheya, sitting in for Toby, Oluwa Toby. I have Blackchild here. And in the words of Toby, it's a wrap, yo. It's a wrap.
That are watching me all over the world, thank you for supporting me. My coach, Coach John Osamui, Coach Shego, Coach Odion, the female coach, my teammates, Caro, Believe, Joel. I want to tell them they helped me a lot. They brought me this far. Although God did his part, God is number one, He's ultimate.
Welcome to the Casual Experience.